is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet! Please like, share, and subscribe. And ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And I think, I'm not exaggerating. I exaggerate a lot, but I really don't think I'm exaggerating it. I think we're looking at what mental illness actually looks like. I think this is it. I think this is what mental illness looks like. We've seen so many people, younger people, wrapped up with the idea of race and racial equity, not equality, equity, and just had their heads filled with a lot of stuff that's essentially nonsense, right? And we're seeing it unravel in front of their eyes, right? I mean, it was always nonsense. The idea that we lived in an intrinsically racist world where we just didn't. I'm sorry. The world from like the 2000s, no, there wasn't. It just wasn't. You had a black president, voted United States, or black president of the United States 2 times running, who was basically a disaster, right? But his skin color really wasn't a hurdle, right? When he was first applying, when he was first campaigning to get the nomination, people were like, oh, how can I blame? It's just nonsense, right? People aren't racist. I mean, there are racists, but generally speaking, people aren't racist, right? For a while they contented themselves when everything they did failed, all these like awful versions of everything failed, like they could end up saying, well, the racists, there's so many of them, they're all racist. It just kept going on and on and on, and they call anybody far extreme right who just disagrees with them on anything whatsoever. J.K. Rowling, not extremely right-wing at all, is called extreme right? Because they can't deal, right? And this is mental illness, right? So this is another article desperately trying to cling on to their view of self, right? Their idea of them being virtuous. It's definitely trying to cling on to it, right? And trying to avoid dealing with the fact they were wrong about freaking everything. Talking about spin-offs from Doctor Who. Now, there are lots of great spin-offs on Doctor Who. There's a lot of talented people they mention there. There's, I'm not sure, do they talk about a Martha Jones spin-off? Yeah, maybe. I can't remember, right? We'll be looking at it, in a second. But not because Freema Agyeman's a great actress, and Martha Jones was a great character, multi-layered dimensional character that was really fun and entertaining. Well, pretty darn easy on the eye, let me tell you. And they're, joining up with Mickey Smith at the end. There's a lot of there. No, she's a black woman, and that's all they bloody care about, right? It really is. It's so sick. I genuinely find it sick. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. I genuinely find it sick. I find it racist. And it's dying out now. Because essentially, they just look like twats, right? You can't call the whole world alt-right and racist indefinitely without looking like a twat, right? And even though all the media says you're not a twat, the media doesn't mean anything anymore. You're just a twat, right? You just look like twats. If that's your goal, excellent. I don't think it's your goal, right? And I don't think people like looking like twats, because basically the reason anybody glommed onto this virtue signaling piece of crap stuff, identity politics, critical race theory, is to look cool. That's the only reason. Look virtuous, look hip, right? And now it looks so deeply unhip. It looks so, that's why I think the culture war's over, right? It just seems so pathetically not hip. So I don't see it lasting for long, right? I really, genuinely don't, because look, the people who are advocates of this don't have the strongest character. Let's be clear there. Fine. So this is an article, as I said, more of the same. We've got so many more of these. I don't know how many more of these videos I can make. I think indefinite is the answer. I think I can make a lot of them. Fine. Before again, I got a bit of a cold or cough coming up. Like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things are very, very good. Thank you very much for doing that. Yeah, definitely got a cough or a cold coming up. Look in the videos. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Substack. Substack is my email newsletter. Oh, that you get putting out these cool AI voice clone generated books on tape. You got this one, Millennial Rights, read by an AI clone of Colin Baker, and I'm hoping to. I did the first chapter, but I wasn't, so I want to redo it. Paul McGann reading the AI clone Paul McGann reading Dying Days. It's all on my Substack. Sign up, it's free. There's a paid tier. I really got to offer something on that paid tier, right? I don't know what it's going to be, but the more people sign up for it, the more there's content I can do. Look, right now I can do about 2 hours a month of the AI voice clone stuff. I will do more if I have more money. Basically, you pay for it, I'll do it. I like listening to it. Essentially, I'm not charging you for it because somebody, Craig Hinton wrote Millennial Rights. Lance Parkin wrote Dying Days. I'm not profiting from it whatsoever. Why would I for $20? It's stupid. It's just stupid. But that's essentially what's going down there on my Substack. So sign up my Substack. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Definitely hit the subscribe button. All those things are fantastic. Fine. So this comes from a live stream I did last night on February 25th. It's February 26th when I'm recording this. So let me head over to me from last night. Okay. 5 Doctor Who characters Russell T Davies didn't create that need spin-offs. That's 5 characters that Russell T Davies didn't create that need spin-offs. Now, keep in mind this CBR.com, right? CBR.com are kind of bonkers, right? So CBR.com also agrees the culture war is over and also know they lost, right? This is what it sounds like when you're in complete denial, right? This is what it sounds like when you've won, right? And they've lost, right? This is exactly what it sounds like. You're going to find a weird common thread in this. That you'll see that basically the only thing that matters to this person is gender, and occasionally race, but mainly gender. Russell T Davies loves to bring back the past Doctor Who characters, but he even once he didn't create. Here's something he can spin off into their own shows, and it all sounds awful. The next era's Doctor Who is poised to be the biggest for the 60-year franchise. Yeah, snapped from the jaws of defeat and destruction by the ineptitude of Chris Chibnall and the reign that you championed relentlessly, right? Remember that? Relentlessly. Returning showrunner Russell T Davies and BBC partnered up with Disney to stream Doctor Who for the rest of the world. BBC Disney partnered blah, 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 blah. During the stint driving the TARDIS, Davies successfully spun 2 Doctor Who spin-off, blah, blah, blah. John Barrowman's... let's get on to it. Graham and Companions in an anthology series. Sounds awful. Dr. Jodie Whittaker's Regeneration. We need more Jodie Whittaker era, but Jodie Whittaker era is so icky thump good. Jodie Whittaker was so good, we need it even without Jodie Whittaker. Right? This is a shit idea. Jodie Whittaker, not there, but we'll do Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who. We'll make it boring and wag your finger. So good, icky thump. I'll lecture the children. Jodie Whittaker Regeneracy mark the end of the Christian era. Na 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 na. Hey. Bye. Yeah, fuck the bye. I think is the answer. Fuck the bye. And set the stage for Davies' second year. Thank fuck for that. Before he left, Christian took a shit on Doctor Who for 5 years. Gave fans their greatest gift ever since the show came out. No, they fucking didn't. And thanks to the efforts of ex-companions Graham, the best as ever, and all the living companions, they are part of a network. A scene that featured 97 and William Russell. Let me spank it off to that. Yes, reprising his roles as Incheston from the Doctor Who pilot episode. He was also more than that. Oh God, with many former companions returning around London throughout the years, Davies could create an anthology series with companions of they could, but don't do it in the Chris Chibnall in universe. Are you out of your mind? Forget Graham existed. Bye. And he was the best character they had on him. They were going with the companion. Yeah, again, such complete denial. The era failed in every way. Such a complete and relentless denial of that. It's also a way to keep the future ex-companions from in the fold should the actors want to stick around. Oh, God. They leave because they want to leave, for God's sake. Idiot. The BBC may not be overly concerned with the franchise building, but Disney is the best in the game at it. No, Disney... Okay, one of the biggest arguments against Disney having... about this new era of Doctor Who is Disney's involvement. Because Disney have literally fucked up so many great things, right? It's easy to count the things they didn't fuck up, like Star Trek. Disney did not fuck up Star Trek, right? They fucked up Star Wars, right? They fucked up Marvel. Yeah, Disney fucked up a lot of things. The only thing, again, Disney fucked up Disney. The only thing Disney didn't fuck up I can think of is Star Trek. right? So now, well, no, BBC fucked up Doctor Who, right? So now everything they touched is radioactive, right? Literally everything they've touched has turned to radioactive shit, right? So people are a bit nervy about this new era of Doctor Who because of Disney. Best in the world of it. God, they're shit at it. Like no one has ever been shit as anything. Yeah, I mean, they just are. They just are. Stop thinking the Jodie Whittaker era will have any representation whatsoever in Russell Taylor's Doctor Who. He hated it too. I know he doesn't say so publicly. It's called being vaguely professional, you utter idiot cockbombles who deny that. Oh, fine. It's also blah, blah, blah. But the episodes can be framed as a group meeting, shifting then to show the audience the story behind being told. Just leave it alone. That's what I say. It could even be a way to bring former Doctors back to play. Thanks to the TARDIS hologram trick used in the just stop with the Whittaker era. Leave it. No. Oh no, more Whittaker era. Ace and Tegan team up could be a Gen Z Sarah Jane Avengers. I can actually see the Ace Avengers, but not Tegan. I mean, let's be fair. Come on! She wasn't the greatest thespian at the time. Basically, they kept her because she fitted the boob tube. I mean, okay, let's be honest. That was her number one asset to Doctor Who. She did do some sexy photo shoots. See if I can find any of those. Because I would love to know what was going through her mind at the time. It was over here. Sexy Janet Fielding. Because it just seemed like it's so weird seeing her be sexy. That's the one. How on earth did they get her to do this? It's beyond me. This is this one too. Oh, Janet, so desperate for fame. So ready am I to exploit that desperation. As was John Nathan Turner. Quite obviously, let me pull this up. Doink. Where am I? There we go. Stop. Share screen. Okay, this is a worthy detour. Trust me. Okay, she was that's the hottest she's ever looked, right? Squatter in space. Whatever that means, I don't know. What's the other one? There's got another one as well. There you go. That is literally the sexiest Janet Fielding has ever looked, right? Never ever been that hot. So there you go. But man, I can't believe that she was happy to wear that outfit. Right? I can't believe that she was in any way overjoyed by it, which is I just find it a little bit funny. So yeah, give me a bit of Ace, darling. Tegan, you can leave that out. No way. What about to? The two characters, was it the Power of the Doctor revealed the classic era Commander Ace and Tegan continued to investigate Earth-threatening mysteries, just like Sarah Jane Smith. Yes, I know, he's called ripping it off. The two characters already have a strong presence in the novels, comics, and audio dramas. There's a series that could be on those stories, bringing the group of kids into. Oh, just stop! You're just badly ripping off Sarah Jane Adventures. I mean, like Rusty Davis does it. I'm sure it'll be better than that. Having said that, Sophie already had a lot of screen presence. Every mega Doctor Who franchise, Doctor Who is for children first. I hate to agree, but sort of. The reason adults are so passionate for the show, for the favorite Doctor, is that, okay, no, I'm not passionate for my favorite Doctor. I'm passionate for Doctor Who. All the Doctors are great. You're passionate for one Doctor, right? Over time, it's because they were hooked at the franchise at a young age. Over time, the main series has skewed more towards all ages through Davis's torture-approved an audience for an adults on a Doctor Who style adventure. However, the show needed more. Yeah, that's why. Yes, okay. You're just talking about Sarah Jane Adventures. Yes, I understand that existed. Paternoster Gang still deserves their own spin-off. Well, they have them in Big Finish. They got a new one coming out. I never got any of these, right? I didn't really like them on screen. I thought they were perhaps the worst part of the Chibnall era, frankly. No, the worst part of the Chibnall era is the second part of the theme tune for Capaldi, where it went, oh God, it was awful. Genuinely awful. Yeah, it was absolutely terrible. Okay, that's the most colourful character. Yeah, obviously the Patternoster going, oh look, you want a female-led thing. You want a female-led thing. You want a female-led thing. Really? Joe Martin's future doctor should get her own series. Well, she is at Big Finish. I'm fascinated to know what they're going to do with her. Right? I think they're doing stuff like moving forward rather than going back, which is weird. I mean, I think they're going to have to explain her existence somehow with Russell T Davies. I really think they're going to retcon this character away. All right? I really think that's going to happen. For all of Chris Chibnall's Doctor Who highs and lows, his version of the show reached its highest with Joe Martin's Fugitive Doctor. It's possibly the larger mystery of her, specifically the past and future incarnation of Doctor, is being saved for a proper series. No, it's being forgotten because it was shit. Oh, it was shit. Oh, God. Whenever she's in the comics, she's shit. It's always shit. Still, any Davis-led sequel doesn't need to delve into those. Nobody gives a shit. They want to forget this, right? Many Doctor Who stories feature the Doctor stumbling onto a problem, fixing it, and moving on to their real problems, okay? Well, it's a serialized limited series or one-off adventure. The Fugitive Doctor, there's a character whose fans are already in love with. No, we're not. This is just you weirdo Jodie fans because you like her because she's a black woman, right? That's it. She's a black woman who wears a vaguely rainbow-colored top, right? That's it. That's why you like her, not for any other reason. If it was a white man, you would be ambivalent. You would not like the character. And we all know that's to be the truth, right? That we all know that's genuinely the truth. Future Doctor character fans are already in love. No, we're not, especially after seeing her in Doctor Who season 12. Since film schedule isn't as expensive as it once was. The likelihood that Joe Martin will get to Helmer and run as is pretty slim. Yeah, also we hated her and she was shit from a shit era that destroyed the show. Other than that, it's such a good idea. Oh God, it's so good. It's making me hard. It's so good. Thus the spin-off series is perfect option, if only because it gives fans another show about the Doctor between shooting and Gatwa's season. No, just leave us alone. River Song, long overdue. Oh, what? Another female-led one, right? Oh, my God. What? How incredible. Of course. What is this? River Song. During Moffat's run. Yeah, no, it was done on Big Finish, and it was done better. Frankly. Right? Frankly. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet! Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.